Senator Stabenow.
Good afternoon. Let me just stress one more time that last night the Republicans voted to shut down the government. They voted to default on our debt, which would raise costs for every American. And I should mention, this is a debt that already happened. It doesn't matter how much they go to the floor and talk about its Build Back Better budget or all the other things. This is for spending that we came together on for 18 months, going back on the pandemic, Democrats, Republicans voting together to be able to do what needed to be done, including the spending bill last December. And now it's time to pay the bill from that. And Mitch McConnell says, no, sorry, we're no longer in the majority, so we don't want to step up and pay for the bills that we already voted for. So the Republican no last night also meant other really important things, helping American communities and families hit by Hurricane Ida and other extreme weather events. And by voting for default, which they say they're going to continue to do, Republicans are voting for the stock market to plunge, wiping out savings that seniors are counting on to retire. They voted for that same thing when we look at seniors. They'll get a double whammy if their Social Security checks don't go out. Republicans voted by voting for default for small businesses to face higher interest rates and families to potentially see their dreams of a home or a new car become more expensive. I mean, that's just the reality of what they did. And they voted for paychecks to be delayed for members of our military who spent the past 20 years fighting for wars all over the world to keep us safe. So much for standing up for the troops. So the reality is this: we're standing here because we, as 50 Democrats, are willing to step up and be responsible. We're willing to be the grown-ups and get this done. We've just got to make sure that Mitch McConnell does not play politics on all of this and create a situation where, in fact, this default happens for Americans. So, Mitch, just step aside. Democrats will get this done.
Okay, question.